Welcome everyone. I'm Lori from Lori's Country Cottage, and I've got some great deals for you. We have been moving things around in the store. We have the store open now. We invite you to come in. We have moved a lot of things around just to spread things out and align things so it's more convenient for social distancing while you shop. We don't require that you wear a mask when you come in, but we recommend that you do. Keeps you and us safe. So let's get on to the great deals and save some money. Well, everyone, here we are, and we've got some deals for you. We've pulled all of these things off the wall because it's time for them to go to have a new home. And so they are all 40% off. That is your gain. Such deals. So whatever the price is on will be 40% off that ticketed price. And we've got a number of patterns. A little bit bright there by the window, but we won't complain about sunshine. Let's see what else we have. We've got the mason jar hangers, so you can hang these on your wall, and they'll hold a mason jar to put your tools in. The collectible Sitka Centennial 150-year pin, as well as individual province pins. They're $9.99, and they are 40% off. Mini Hex and More templates. Press Perfect Iron Safe. You put that on the back of your iron to keep your iron from getting mucked up with fusibles. And an iron cleaner that you put on the back of your iron when it's hot, rub it onto a cloth, and it cleans your iron. So then you'll be ready for the iron safe to keep it clean. Color Evaluator, red and green. And the So Red glasses. What these do is take the color out of your fabric and give you the light and dark, the light darks and mediums to help you choose your fabric colors for a quilt. The Canadian Sitka Centennial, one panel left. And there's a couple sets of the pins, collectible pins of every province. The whole set. The Maplewood glass. It's a kit using the panel. Needle storage tubes, and maker tape. This is tape to help you with whatever project you're doing for a temporary hold. The Prim Quilter's Design Curve for marking your quilts for quilting. This is Fall Colors panel. Let's see if we can see what else is in there. No, it is a woodsy fall panel. A couple of individual patterns. I recognize a couple of these from another Hump Day, but there's very few left, or one left. A twister, a sassafras lullaby lane that you can personalize with a baby's name. Little princess growth chart, and a couple of more patterns. The all flutter kit, and there's one none of it gem cube, so 10-inch squares. Welcome friends, welcome home, harvest. Just the pattern, if you maybe have the paddle. A couple of Zentangle coloring books, and the gel pens to go with. 48 gel pens, 0.8 to 1 millimeter tips from Fiskars. Excuse me. This lovely placemat, and there's a full kit, pattern and the scalloped placemat that goes on the inside. A 2020 calendar. Not only is it the calendar, but there's 12 patterns in there. So yes, the year is half done, but the patterns are good forever. Here's a little color whale pin cushion, and it is, again, 40% off. All these are 40% off. It's missing the tufting cord. These are real pretty thread cutters and a shop hopper luggage tag. The comfort thimbles that are real nice thimbles to work with, but I found that the sizing was off a little bit. We did show it before in a Hump Day deal, but now you can come in and try them, and they're 40% off. There's a 20-minute table runner in a pretty sunflower and butterfly design. There's 11 tiny patterns. These are little patterns that have great instructions on them. And yep, they're pretty simple. Probably you could figure it out yourself. But for the price, they're $4.99 regular price for 40% off. For the price, it's not worth thinking about. These are an interfacing that you stitch over. So there's a couple table runners and a folded star pin cushion and placemats, hot pads. So they have the interfacing in them and the instructions to make those projects. A few pieces of rickrack. Oh, and some jewels. A bracelet. 3 bracelets. 3? Yeah, 3 bracelets. And then one in the mauve color. The piping hot binding tool from Susan Cleveland. What she does with them here is she puts it into the binding of her quilt. Adds a beautiful detail. The cutters, you put them on your finger, so it's easy to cut. You don't have to have scissors with you at your chair. Moonlights, the LED lights, 11 feet of battery-operated lights. A couple more pieces of rickrack. And then some accessories for purse making. Clothespins. Do you got any bright ideas for those? Those are 50% off. So are some of those purse pieces. a few patterns again. There's a row by row pattern. How many of you collected license plates when you did the row by row? There's something for you to do with it. The pom-pom infinity scarf pattern. These are letters, and there is hanging product and a hanging rod, and the letters hang, these are about 6 inches. So they hang across the rod and they say home. So it was $84.99 and they're 40% off. Again, if you did the row by row, especially if you did it in 2016, and you have a row that you want to finish up and hang, or if you've got license plates that you collected, you want to sew them together, this is a real nice hanger. It's a 9-inch hanger. And we still have one Empire Place kit left. This was a great deal. It was $479 for $240. So we didn't only clean out those things, but we cleaned out a bunch of fabric. There's nothing wrong with any of these fabrics except that they're ready for a new home. Fabrics are on clearance for 11 meters or more for $8 a meter. Great price. And maybe you could find a nice big piece there to finish up backings for some of those quilts that you've made. So thanks a bunch for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow as we feed your passion.